Hey, what's up, guys? Johnny Con here, aka Not Such a Conqueror. Somebody wanted to know, how do I sense the spirits? I suppose this means when in ritual, and I also believe this person asked, how has this ability grown over time? Well, first, thank you for your question. There is a couple of ways you can do this. It didn't come naturally to me off the get go. Yes, I would sense them like in sleep paralysis and hear something that's clearly not from my own brain, something that's clearly like auditory, like outside or whatever, or whisper. But when in ritual or whatever, what you can do is you can use like a black mirror while you're doing a ritual and looking in the black mirror. And what you're looking for is, something that pops up in your mind's eye. At least that's how I see it. Um, Me, I usually don't worry about that too much. I try, because for me it's more natural to, let's say, see about it in my dreams. Like, for example, if you're calling up a goetic, you'll see signs like let's say like an animal, something that's related to the goetic, like let's say like a dog, or you'll hear like trumpet sounds. I believe one of the goetics, I can't remember which one right now, but I believe I the hands are like trumpets or like air instruments. Like you'll hear that. For me, that's been one of the signs. You'll see that, or you'll see numbers related to the goetic entity. Um, Me, when I'm not using a black mirror to scry, I'll see synchronicities. I'll see, like I said, the numbers. I'll hear creaks. I'll finish the ritual, and then I'll get like an alert here and there. Like it'll happen more than once. So it's not like a one-off. Um, you'll get signs that way. What else? But yeah, if you want to quote unquote experience some real time, expand on your astral senses, I'd suppose, you're gonna see what's more natural to you. Like I've met people that supposedly are able to like see like spirits in like real time, but that's like extremely rare in my book. Some people are able to hear them, but like I said, for me, what's the most natural for me is they'll pop up in my dreams. You'll get confirmations that way. They'll literally tell you who they are in your dreams. Um, Try developing a close relationship with them. The sigil. Don't just do it once. Leave offerings, build rapport, build a relationship, build goodwill. Kind of like the Goetic Pathwork booking that I put out. The book itself doesn't emphasize leaving offerings. I'm talking about the Goetic Pathworking, not the Solomonic traditional method. The what is it? The Lesser Key of Solomon. Um, Try building rapport. They'll start popping up in your dreams. For me, that's the most natural. If not, use a black mirror and scry in it while you're doing the ritual, and you'll see something pop up in your mind's eye. Trust your intuition. Trust your astral senses. All right, and this will build up over time. Like I said, for me, it wasn't the most natural, but trust your senses, and you'll develop your astral senses that way. For example, another example, when I've worked with Moloch, you'll experience the astral fire. You'll hear like creaking like on the floor, like on the walls. That's how I experience Moloch. It's almost like that astral fire is like expanding the wood. But anyways, thank you for your question. Oh, also, you can throw some tarot cards and get some confirmation that way. Like, was my ritual successful? You can talk to the spirits that way, use tarot cards or whatever. Until then, I'm a student just like you, and I'm still learning. you know it's very easy to get an ego off of this and be like, oh, I'm the master, or like I'm the greatest. Like, it's very easy to get an ego off of it. But to be truthful to you, I'm still learning. But like I said, for me, the most natural is a dream state. If you see him off the get-go, if you hear him off the get-go, that's good for you. you know and that's great. And I would advise you putting up your own channel. And you know that's some good shit, brother. All right, this is Johnny Khan, aka Nasty the Conqueror. Thank you for listening to my TikTok / YouTube. Be sure to check out my music on Spotify under Johnny Khan. And see you around. All right.